Hello, it's 10 o'clock, December 13th, 2022. A beautiful day. You can see a clear day across the area, no clouds. You can see some high clouds trying to get in from the west. They'll probably eventually get pushed back. But you see, look at that to our north. That's snow on the ground. And I did go for a hike today. So I'm kind of tired. My arm, of course, still bothering me. So this won't be too long of a weather update. We'll go over the current conditions outside right now. Still got a breeze out there, so not seeing any radiational cooling. Temperatures generally in the upper 20s to around 30. As we head further to the west, you'll see temperatures more toward the mid-30s in the city. And in New Jersey, it looks like we are seeing calm winds and radiational cooling, because I see a 21-degree temperature there in Bayville, Berkeley Township, right by Double Trouble State Park. 23 at Lakehurst. So they're getting radiational cooling there because the winds have dropped. But we're not seeing that here. The winds are still up, and the winds with that low that's off to the when you look at this, you'll sort of see that low, that circulation from that low over there. So it's going to be like a squeeze play going on. So that's going to keep the winds up. Tomorrow will actually be winding up being a little windier than today. If I throw the dew points in here, you'll see dew points generally in the upper teens and low 20s. So we got the dry air in place. Go over our highs and lows for the day. Let's get those highs and lows. So highs generally we did actually make it to the low 40s, I guess, today. So we're only a few degrees below normal today. Not too much below normal. Pretty much low 40s across the area. Let's go looking at our lows. And you can see, the setting lows in Jersey tonight, 21 there. It looks like there was a 19 reached as well. But on Long Island, the winds have been higher, so we generally haven't seen that radiational cooling, except some of the hollows on the North Shore. It looks like saw some low 20s, but other than that, mid-20s for most everybody for today. So take a look and see what we have. Obviously, we have this big storm system that is causing a lot of havoc across the country. So if we pull this out, just show you across the country what's going on. So you have the winter storm. Is there a winter storm watch over here? Winter storm watch for the mountains. That's what this next storm. We're not going to have to worry about that. You look out west, you see, look at this, all these blizzard warnings out. Blizzard warnings. What's this? Winter storm warning as well. And then in the south, severe weather. We're seeing severe weather in the south, believe it or not. So tornado watches, looks like a couple of tornado warnings too as well in the south. So this storm's got everything going on there. It looks like there is a tornado warning actually for parts of Louisiana. Unbelievable tonight. So it's crazy what's going on. So if we look at I'm trying to talk about this even though I am. Severe storms have injured at least 5 at the Dallas, Fort Worth area. It says up there on the top. This is the storm right here. Look at it. I can almost call this like a land cane. Almost look at the comma. The snow up here in the northern part of it, up through looks like Nebraska, the Dakotas, into Michigan, and then you got that mix, parts of Illinois, and then south there, the rain and the severe weather. And there you go. There's the lines of severe thunderstorms right there around Louisiana and Mississippi. But let's get to our weather now. So this is the weather maker here. We will track it across. Fair weather stays in place for tomorrow. See, we're in that squeeze play. And then see those isobars getting tighter, so we'll see a little more wind tomorrow. And then the clouds come into Thursday, and then we're going to have to deal with this storm as we get into Friday. And this is going to be pretty rainy Friday, I think. This is going to be a coastal low, and it's tracking right along the coast, so it's just going to be too warm for snow probably for us. But you can see it's going to track along the coast, and it's going to be a real soaker, and the wind's going to be pretty strong too. You notice those tight isobars there. All right. But let's talk about the next couple of days here. All right. I'm not going to focus too much on that storm because we still don't have, it's still not in range of the short range models yet. So until that happens, I'm not really going to get too specific on it. See tomorrow, you see those tight isobars there. There's that storm kind of turning around there. There it is. So we're in a squeeze play between the two in a narrow, ridge of high pressure coming from eastern Canada down. And then for Thursday, you'll see here comes the precipitation. And the question is, when does it arrive Thursday? We may start seeing some of the rain arrive. Perhaps as a light mix, probably sometime Thursday evening. However, I think the heavier stuff waits until later. right now. You can see the resistance it's running into as it runs into that high. But again, we just don't have enough models to really say for sure. Let's look at the dew points now and wind flow. So you'll see we have the light winds. They'll become stronger tomorrow, and you're going to see winds are going to become stronger and more northwesterly again. And that's going to pull in another bit of another burst of colder, drier air. You notice the dew points drop as well along with that. Winds stay from the northwest tomorrow night. Then, as we head into Thursday morning, they become northeast and then east as we head into Thursday. And that brings in the moisture. And here's the storm right here, right, that we have to watch out for. Like I said, I'm not going to talk about it too much in this video, all right, because I just don't have the energy, and my arm doesn't have the energy to hold the mouse for that long. All right. Dew points, the temperatures you'll see tonight, not going to really get that radiational cooling, but there will be cold air advection in the morning, dropping us probably into the mid-20s, low to mid-20s. And then tomorrow, we're not making it to 40 tomorrow. I think we'll be only in the 30s, probably upper 30s, mid to upper 30s. And then you'll see the temperatures kind of just level off and stay kind of close there to that freezing mark. And then as we head into Thursday, you'll see temperatures warm up to around 40. But you can see there's that storm right there. All right, so let's go look at our skies. Oh, ow. I'm trying to get through this. All right. I'm still dealing with this situation with the arm. It's not good. All right. So you'll see that little burst of clouds there come down. That's like almost like a secondary cold front that's going to drop the temperatures down. That should keep the cirrus at bay for at least us on Long Island. Maybe not New Jersey. It should keep the cirrus at bay. And then you'll see for Thursday maybe a little bit of sun just before sunrise, and then the clouds over, and the clouds come in with that storm. All right. I could use one other model, I guess the FV3 if we want. It's a little more aggressive with the cirrus. And you can see there's the clouds that would come through just before sunrise, marking that like almost like a secondary cold front that's going to come through. But the cirrus kind of just stays over New Jersey, and we should stay mostly sunny for tomorrow. And then we can see more clouds come in for Thursday. All right. Now, if I want to go look at the storm, which we will do again. And you'll also note the wind, the tighter isobars, so we will have stronger winds tomorrow. So this is the GFS, right? You can see it's going to be a real soaker, and it's going to linger around. Won't be out of our hair until Saturday. So Friday looks like a pretty rainy day. If you look at the total accumulated precip, yep, that's a soaker, all right. So it could be 1 to 1.5 inches from this storm. And north of us, if we look at the total snowfall, you'll see, look at that in the mountains, foot or more of snow. Just to our north, they'll be accumulating snow, but we're just going to be just a little too far south. But that track can always change, and we got to keep watching it. So I'm not writing the storm off yet. But right now, it just doesn't look like we're going to see, that much snow out of this, So this is interesting here with the satellite image, because the models seem to underestimate this cirrus coming in here, which is kind of interesting. So I'm wondering what they're going to do with that, because it seems like there's a little more cirrus there than the models are picking up. Let's see. Let me look at the NAM here for a minute. I'm going back to the skies again, but let's see. Yeah, it seems like it pushes it down to the south, whatever the case is. We'll have to see what happens. But I think we'll have another sunny day, at least on Long Island. I think we'll have some decent skies tomorrow, and it will be colder than today for sure with those winds. And that's the other issue that we'll have with this storm is the winds. And if we go to the... I'm not going to get into it right now because we just don't have enough models, and it's too far in the distance. But Friday is not going to be a good weather day. That's all I got to say. So that wraps up this weather update. Have a good night.